What up, beautiful people? This is Rashad from the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast.
What's up? It's your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
Yo, what's poppin'? Y'all know who it is. Big Ken, 2 G's, 2 N's. You know the energy. Yeah.
You already know who it is. It's the First Lady, Mika G.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE.
Make sure you smash that like button.
Yeah. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Hey man, push the goddamn button.
Dry ass chips.
Salt-free chip. It's salt-free.
Dry ass. That's all I heard.
I gotta be healthy out here, Mika.
What kind of chips are those? Is them plantain chips?
Lightly salted Lay's. 50% less sodium.
What's up, Chrissy? I just want to let y'all know ain't gonna be no air horn today. Not at all.
You gotta relax, bro.
What's up?
That's
Jay?
okay. I got it.
No, not at all.
Toxic. Bow.
So.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I do my theme song? Can I do the theme song?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do your thing.
Toxic Tuesday. Yeah.
We gotta get that recorded so we can put it on there.
I wasn't here last week for the last one.
Yeah, you wasn't.
Hello, do it again. Run it back.
I gotta do this the way with
Toxic Tuesday. Yeah.
Hey yo. Okay.
What's going on, chat?
What's up,
going on,
everyone?
Chat? How are y'all tonight? How are y'all doing? Can I please get everybody to like this video? Give it a thumbs up, please. Push the button, please, and thank you.
Yeah, you gotta do something with it.
Let's go ahead and get this out the way.
Bro don't even want to do the introduction. He wants to get
What's
started.
up? No, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man. What's up?
Baby boy trash.
I would like to welcome you to the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. I am your host, Rashad, aka I hate this movie. We all lost.
Big Ken, 2 G's, 2 N's. Y'all know the energy was bothering.
What's up? You already know who it is. It is the First Lady, Mika G, and welcome to Toxic Tuesday. Yeah.
It's the yeah for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo.
Mo is currently getting situated.
Yep. I just pulled up at the CVS, about to run in here and get this prescription for my little one. But I figured I'd jump in and give y'all this sidebar real quick before I get out of the way. Y'all already did the introduction?
Yeah, we did.
You can go ahead and do yours. Get it out the way.
We waiting on you.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE. Sidebar.
Oh, Jesus.
If you buy one hamburger with cheese for the price of 2, and they give you a second burger, the second one was free. Let's start the show.
Ken, don't try to calculate it in your mind. Your brain.
But if I carry the one, I think I
No,
had it.
don't carry the one. Just
Okay.
subtract the 2.
Okay.
That's so dumb, it makes me mad.
I hate that we can't hear it, but I can just imagine what it says.
I heard it.
I can never hear it.
That's so dumb. It makes me mad.
So shot.
What's up, man?
Okay, can we just start off by saying
No,
that?
okay.
No, yeah, we can. Now,
Okay.
Rashad had the option not to add this trash. Well, I'm not gonna say it's trash because it actually.
Oh, it's trash. It's trash.
No, it's trash to you.
It's trash.
Black classic.
Babyhood's a classic, G.
All right. Okay.
But you had the option not to add this to the list. You could have added anything. You could have added booty call. You could have added
Was booty call toxic?
Think about it. We'll go back. We'll go back.
Yeah. Really?
We'll go back and digest.
It was.
You could have added anything but baby boy. But you added
Wrong.
baby boy. And you know
Wrong.
baby
It's because somebody brought it up. That's the reason why.
It don't matter if nobody, but you know you hate this movie.
Okay, check this out. Look, check this out.
Am I doing this?
Before we get to the toxic stuff,
Hold on.
let me
There you
just be real. Let me just be real. BET didn't ruin this movie. The way that this movie got ruined was the fact that it got made. This movie is shot in a closet. There is no lighting in this movie. If you go watch this movie, there is zero lighting in the parts that it should be lighting.
But
There is no. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me get this out of the way because we're gonna talk about the toxic stuff, but I'm gonna get this movie stuff out of the way. There is no plot to this movie. There is no plot, no resolution, no character building, no character development. The writing is trash. It's
But
shot
there was a
poorly.
resolution at the end.
He went from a
baby boy to a regular baby boy. Is that what he
He
did?
went from a baby boy to
He
a
had-
grown ass baby boy.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like I said, trash movie.
All right. So
Now we can talk about it.
no.
Now we can talk about it.
Okay. So like you had the option not to choose this movie, but you chose
did.
this movie. So let's go.
I did. I like pain.
Hey,
There we go.
this, right here. And I don't know who this is, but right.
Y'all can want to. I pointed out visual facts as why this movie is trash. You can go ask
But that
any
ain't
film,
the name
go
of the
ask any film critic. This movie is trash. Trash Tuesday, Toxic
It's
Tuesday,
not
Terrible
trash
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It
It's not
belongs on all of
Terrible
them.
Tuesday.
It belongs on all of them.
It's toxic.
Y'all could keep saying that stuff. Opinions are
Oh,
opinions. That is the
yeah.
version of what we do here. We
It don't count without the
are
wave.
critics.
It don't count without the wave. Remember? It don't
Oh,
count.
I'm sorry. Mhm.
I'm new.
Ain't no intervention, bro. Ain't no intervention. This movie is trash. This movie is horrible.
He
The fact
said
that
bring it
people love
in.
This movie is painful. It is painful that people actually like this movie. This movie is terrible. This movie is terrible. It's up there with Soul Plane. It's up there with Soul Plane for me. Terrible. Should have never been made. Should have never been made.
Let's get into it.
All right, now we can talk about the toxic stuff since I got that out the way. Since y'all want to talk
Do you
about
want to
this.
start with Jody
long
and
movie.
Yvette?
No. Yes.
So you don't wanna- you
No.
don't-
Let's not
you
start
wanna
there.
start-
Let's start with the
you wanna start with
beginning of the
a grown-ass- you
movie.
wanna grown-ass
Let's start with
man
the
in
beginning of the movie. Let's start with the beginning of the movie where a grown man is in a womb. A grown behind
He wants to
person
represent the baby.
is
in
That
the
because
womb.
it was being it was called. It's just
Yes,
called
hit
what
him
it's
with the
called.
fingers.
Dre, my therapist
make sure I'm saying
actually
this right.
approves of my opinion. So
I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Is it artistic expression? Is that how you say it, Mika?
Yes.
What is it?
let's go with that.
Yes.
Let's go
Is
with
that what it mean? No, I want to make sure it's right. I'm trying to.
No, that's right. That was supposed to represent the.
The man for me and a man in a baby's mentality. Therefore, he's still a man in the baby in the womb, which means
You
he's a
better
baby
preach,
boy.
preacher.
He needs to grow up. So he's a grown ass man in the womb. He's a baby boy. But he's a grown ass man. That's why they
Preach,
call him
preacher.
baby boy. I'm just saying. So I saw the artistic expression that he was trying to portray.
You better get it. But it also represented, because at the
Mhm.
beginning of the movie, it also represented like
Mhm.
AKA Yvette getting an abortion. So therefore the baby was stripped from the womb, even though that was a full grown baby, and that don't never happen.
Y'all not about to
That
do
never happens.
Y'all not about to do this. There was no way that much thought went into that. No, this was about him being an actual baby. Can we stop? Can we stop? Do not try to get this movie credit for that. No, he tried to make it seem like he was an actual baby. That's all that.
But you did see him screaming at the end, like, and then the next scene goes to
In his
Yvette.
mind. See, it was his mind that was still a child.
Ooh, come
'Cause he
on.
was a baby. It was his
Come
mind.
on, brother.
His mind. He had the thought process of a child. That's why he was in the womb. But as a grown ass man.
Hey Ken.
I
Hey
mean,
Ken.
he had the mind
Ken.
of a baby.
Ken.
The way he moved, the way he
Hold
did
on,
things, he was still
Ken.
a
Ken.
child, bro.
Hey Ken.
Ken.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I'm just saying, I don't think maybe you gotta change your perspective. You gotta change your perspective, Rashad.
Hey, Dre. Hey.
I told you.
I'm just saying. The Keith Lee hands like
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
yeah.
But you can't see me.
No. You all right?
Talking to the invisible man.
Hey man, like I said,
Nah, the post is
this
behind me, so I can't have my phone up.
this movie is by far one of the worst creations I've ever seen exist.
So the message at the beginning of the movie, right, is he was saying how the system, the world that we live in, tries to keep us systematically like programmed and shit. Talking about how, what do we call our main lady, or we call her mama? What do we call our friends? Boys. What do we call our house? The crib. So like it was like he tried to make it like on some deep like poetry slam type shit.
No,
like it's
it
all
wasn't.
in the mind, like it's a mindset that no matter how old or grown we get, that we're still babies mentally. But yeah, it was stupid.
It's dumb. It's dumb. It's stupid.
Facts.
It is dumb. Now that statement might be true. It's not. It's not worse than Stepmother.
I was gonna
but
say I was gonna say that was facts.
Yeah, that's facts. But this is
no, it ain't.
This is what's toxic about that. The fact that with what he just said about we call the house the crib, we call our girlfriend's mama, we call the fact that that's actual stereotypical stuff that is put in here and glorified is what makes this movie even more toxic than the actual relationship between Yvette and Jody.
I mean, that was John Singleton though.
I don't care if it was Malcolm X. It's still toxic. I don't care who did it. It's toxic. But this is the thing. So the movie starts off with Yvette getting an abortion. Already one stereotype check. Then he's driving her home in his car. I mean, he's driving her home in her car. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's another toxic check.
Then look, when they was leaving,
I don't know who he was quoting.
He was walking her to the car with a jelly biscuit in his hand.
Yeah. That's then he gets her home and leaves to go to somebody else's house.
He went to go smash his other baby mama,
Peanut,
and the daughter Little Nut.
Because he was trying to tend to Yvette, But when she was on some, nah, get off me.
Get off me.
So then he was like,
because he just made her go get an abortion.
So he was like, so I guess I can use your car then, huh? Since you finna go to sleep.
I hate this movie, man.
Go to Peanut House.
Oh my
Kick the
god!
door down, wash you in the shower. Nigga, I'm hungry. Make me something to eat.
And she does it. And she does
Makes this man a whole breakfast
a whole sandwich.
with the link sausage split down the middle twice. She made that man a whole breakfast at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh god! And he's able to go back to this woman's house with her fresh out of an abortion. That's another thing. How many months was it? Was it even months after they had intercourse again?
No, he got back in them drawers quick.
That's my you can't do that.
I mean, you can, but you ain't supposed to.
I mean, the timeline won't suggest how much time was really in between, but yeah.
Dre, even if you know somebody like this, it doesn't excuse what's going on.
It don't make it right.
That was the whole.
What was the whole point of the movie, Ken? That was the point of this movie?
Go ahead, Ken.
What was the point to this movie, Ken?
It was a show that black men have very little room to grow.
Nigga.
So it was showing.
Listen to me. You're wrong. And if you don't get it, I feel sorry for you.
Infantilize. What? Infantilize. Look it up.
Spell it.
INFANTILZED. Infantilize by society, which means to be made infantilized by society. I'm reading it. That allows them little room to grow. That's what the whole process was. Like, because of his environment and his surroundings, it allowed him not to be able to grow outside of his area, outside of his outside of his norm.
You come
outside of his norm, of his normacy, which was the hood, his surroundings, the society. So everything in the movie was based on everything that people in that side in California typically goes through. Like, his story resonated with people. It won't resonate from me or you from the Midwest, or maybe not people from Florida, but people in California. That's probably how they get down.
Preach up.
What I'm saying is, though, some people in that side, because John Signal, you see everything he focuses on. That's their life. That's society for them.
Okay.
Take their baby mama's car because the baby mama probably got the credit, so she probably got the real job. The man is probably in the streets. He's probably not. Granted, it has some stupid ass parts. We know this, but the meaning behind it was
everything you're saying right now makes this toxic.
We know. That's why this movie was low hanging. Like this is low hanging fruit because we already know this whole movie is toxic. Like, everybody knows
somebody. The fact he's able to off somebody and just no repercussions. That's a whole lot of stupid shit.
Right. Got away with murder.
I mean, come on, you can't. How you mean you can really just slap some kids and just think you're gonna get away with that and then walk the street?
And then you remember when he said, "Oh, that's my car." She was like, "Wait, your car, nigga? That's my car."
Exactly.
He was like, okay. Well, if it's your car, then give me back my dates that I put on it, and the brakes that I just got fixed, and that money that I just put in on
that engine.
That's typical.
That's toxic. The fact that you take somebody's car who ain't yours and put dates on it, it's just so you be like, nah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm from the hood. Toya, she had to get the car. I put many a dates on Toya's car because that's where my environment was.
But y'all
he didn't pay that note though. He invested in the car, but he didn't pay that note.
She had the car. Mom
had two convicts driving her car to what?
I'm just saying. We were young.
Just saying. She was paying the note, and she was letting these jokers drive her shit.
Take her to Pound Town and take your car key.
She take it. I go.
Okay.
Drop off at work.
So what you just said. So that's how Jody got the car. How Snoop got the car.
Oh, he took the keys.
Oh, he just
Oh,
took
he just punked it.
He just took him.
He just
Oh, yeah,
punked
he
it. Like,
just
that was-
deboed the key.
He deboed the keys. He was like, "Yeah, I'm
and the money,
gone."
and the,
And she's
and
like,
the money out
"Oh,
her wallet. And the money out her wallet. He was like, let me go and
have
get this.
fun."
She come back, everything was gone. The gas, the car. Which typically probably is reality for when people get out. They expect their baby mamas. When I get out, I don't care who you with.
I'm going to my baby mama house.
I'm going regardless of what.
So,
Especially if
so
you're,
how,
But that's
how
not his
early,
baby mama house.
especially
how
if you're
early
real.
in the
She
movie
wasn't his
was
baby
Ex-girlfriend.
mama.
that belt?
It's his
Girl I
girlfriend.
used to smash.
The one that was down for him before he went in, and she decided she wanted to clean, have a life, whatever.
She wasn't
get
down for
better.
him when she went in. She was like, "Gang, gang, I'm with somebody new."
Because she was still, what it was she was still talking to him. She was still sending them notes because he would say, "Oh, this is Jody." So clearly, she was still having some type of,
she
whoop-de-whoop.
was writing him letters in the pen.
So exactly, and that's why he was like, "Oh, this is Jody, the boy who live with his mama." So she's already been talking bad about dude when he. So of course, she's like, when I get out,
She was on the
she's
phone
still
with him
on
like,
it.
"Yeah, just Jody ain't
So of
even
course,
doing what
but
he's
that's her
supposed to
fault.
do."
She's the toxic one because she allowed him. She had that man thinking he locked up. He locked up thinking I got a little booty because she up here telling him, "Oh, you live with him." Bro. I mean, think about it. He in jail. He by himself. He lonely. He got a girl telling me, "Yeah, and I'm dating this one dude. He live with his mama. He ain't shit. He trash. Blah 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 blah." Because the man reciting everything that she done said to him. Jody don't know Snoop. Snoop don't know Jody. He only knows what this woman is telling him. So when he get out, he like, "Shit." She already said it's trash. She already said he.
And I know where she lived because she wrote me when I was in the pen.
Soon as I get out the joint, I'm going straight to see my baby, who the one who been talking trash about old boy.
And I'm gonna get him up out the house.
Man, she like, I didn't know he was coming, Jody. Yes, you did. Oh, you knew he was gonna come. You just talked bad about him. You just was talking bad about him on the phone to old boy. How you know everything? How you know I live with my mom? You been talking about me on the phone, putting the block on my phone today. G. Come on, bro. But it was toxic. But it was so good. They're all out. What? They will come get you.
Baby, I got the address right here. Bang, 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 bang.
What
up, though? What the hell you doing here?
My head hurt, man.
What's that like?
My head hurt.
Much of the toxic movie, very much so.
So I think the movie, it was only like 10 minutes into the movie before we met Melvin, right?
Oh yeah, Melvin was already in there. But Mama needed life too, Jody.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's
gonna kick
stereotypical mother that's
But if you
gonna
think
be the
of-
man
but
before her son.
But the reason is, I like in that type of environment, that shit really happens. Like that really happens, bro. Like
This has always been my gripe with movies like this. Yes, it actually happens. Yes, it's a real thing. Should we put that on screen?
Because the whole point, I think it was putting on the screen. It was almost like when it was almost like when Boys in the Hood first came. Not Boys in the Hood.
Okay, so he already showed that. So what I'm saying is, should we keep putting this on screen? That's
I mean, honestly, it's still portrayed on screen. I mean,
it's still terrible. But at that time, it was like we already seen it.
Chris Wessling, who they quoted in the beginning. I don't care about who that is.
But
I mean, that's fine. I'm glad there was a person who actually said that quote. That's cool. It doesn't make it the point of not should this be televised. I feel like we and I mean, it really feels like this stuff gets glorified a lot in these movies. And
I mean, but it's literally what happens in everyday life. That's the reason why. It's not being glorified. It's just like, hey, like this is what really happens. Like this type of shit happens. Like, and I think that was just John Singleton's way of saying, like, I'm showing you what happens in the Black community when it comes to fathers who don't want to, and in Jody's case, he did want to take care of his son, but he just wasn't in the right mentality to do it. And by the end of the movie, I guess he so-called got his shit together.
No, he did.
I mean,
no, he didn't. He was still living with his girl. He ain't had no job. He was still driving her car.
But that's what she wanted. She wanted him to live with them. That was her argument at the beginning of the movie. When are you gonna move in with us? When are you gonna start providing for us? When are we going to be a family? And that was her thing. She didn't want the broken home. She knew she knew he was out there cheating. What she wanted was what she wanted was them together. That's all she wanted. That's all Yvette wanted, and that's what she got in the end was them together. Yeah, little nut.
So
sometimes that's all it takes, though, Chrissy.
About that child.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Like on some real. Sometimes
how is that acting right? Can we not do this? Can we not do this and say that's acting right? Can we not?
It's not acting right, but it's baby steps. Like he wasn't gonna go from being that to all of a sudden becoming a multi-millionaire. It was baby steps. As he saw his life flash before his eyes, he was like, okay, hold on. It's time to get my shit together. Like,
matter of fact, he was going to kill himself after he killed old boy. He was going to take his own life.
He was going to kill himself? Did I miss that part of the movie?
Yes. That's when Melvin came and took the gun away from him. He was getting ready to kill himself.
So like,
I don't remember him getting ready to kill himself. I know he had a gun in his hand, but I don't remember him getting ready.
I think he was just traumatized about what he just done. And then, but Melvin being an OG who has experience that already knew what it was. That's why he didn't, and that's why that part was so important because he didn't have to say nothing. He didn't have to ask him, "What did you do? What's wrong?" He knew exactly what that man did.
He knew what he did.
He walked in because he's never done it before. He's never even probably shot a gun. Nonetheless, actually off somebody. So he was like, "I don't need no questions. He went there, grabbed it from him, wrapped it up, and didn't say nothing. Just walked straight out. It was like, you would have to deal with
and
that.
And that's when he had his come to Jesus moment that I need to protect my own damn family. And that's when he decided to move in with Yvette.
Okay, just his glorifying moment was killing somebody, and that's how he realized he had to be a father.
I think that was his come to Jesus moment.
It was a realization. Like,
okay, no. What I'm asking you is because y'all are saying that he changed in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
I mean, he's not the one that killed Rodney. If we're gonna be honest, Sweet Pea is the one that killed Rodney.
He shot him.
He shot him in the legs, and he was gonna. I think that was it for him. Like he was like, I'm not a thug. I ain't a gangster. Like I gotta go take care of my family now because I don't put their lives in danger now.
I'm a part of it.
Hey, dude.
What's up, dude?
I done seen this. What's up? I done seen it up close and personal. Is this what I want my life to be? That what I just did, what I just witnessed? It's some very eye-opening. It's some eye-opening shit.
I got you. This movie
speaking from experience.
This movie rose me the wrong way.
In broad daylight. Hey, he like, listen.
I think that was
granted. The man
had two come to Jesus moments when he almost lost his life, and then when they went after Rodney.
Right.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Christy? What's up, man?
I think that was. I think the second part was the one when he done it. Like it had a lot of toxic parts, but I think the whole perspective is like. I mean, the movie was toxic itself, but unfortunately, society is toxic if you look about how life because what he showed in that
I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah. So what he showed in that movie, was real life is how real life shit is. But that's John Singleton. John Singleton always has this thing where like I'm gonna show you what it is. This is what it is. Y'all can't keep hiding it. Y'all can't keep putting it in there. You can't keep. Boom. Look at this. This is what it is. Snowfall. Snowfall was the only real show. Not that power shit. That shit's not real life. That's not. Snowfall's real life.
What do you mean? They don't go have hot stinky sex after the club gets shot up. That's not real.
Exactly. Nah, like that's made for TV. That's somebody writing a good story.
What you mean, man? That's somebody writing a good story. Like, so this is my thing, right? I think I've always just had an issue with this is because of the stuff that it glorifies. Like, and I guess I just seen too many of those movies to the point where it's like it left a sour taste in my mouth. like
I get that.
Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. Like it just kind of just
Juice and all the rest of them. I mean, I get that. Because see, some of the difference between like Baby Boy was to the story also. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't have a whole bunch of that. But like Menace to Society and all that, there's no story, but it's
there's no resolution. There's no real resolution.
That's facts, but it wasn't. It's not gonna happen overnight. But it was kind of like the. Okay,
but there, I mean, what I'm saying is like there was no character growth. Like there was never a point where you was like, oh, he understands. Oh, he gets it. Oh, he's trying to fix his life. He's trying to get a job. He's trying to work for opportunities.
Yeah, it was.
His whole thing was moving in.
No, it was growing. It was growing up in general because he went back to his mama's crib after she was playing this stuff, talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Showing the respect to us. Like it was pressure. Like, okay, the respect he gave for Melvin, not only for what he did, he was like, okay, all right. Now besides getting choked up, you know, mama.
Yeah, that's right. Call for your mama.
Call for your mom. He needed that, though. I wish he was putting this. He needed that call for your mom. Call for your mama.
Hey, Ken. Never mind.
Have I ever had to talk somebody up like that, bro?
I think it was
no. I'm talking about when did you when you got yoked up. That's what I'm talking about.
I bet you what it was, but that's about my real daddy. Call for your mama. Wait, what?
Anybody ever tell me to call for my mama, we gotta fight afterwards.
And you gonna get your ass.
That's fine. We're gonna fight every day. I told somebody, I said, boy, you might beat me, but we're gonna fight every day. I'm gonna get one.
Like the whole Melvin situation was like, typical child. Hey, who the hell is this? Who the hell is this dude? This my mama. You not, bro. You ain't be walking around here naked cooking eggs in the morning. That ain't how this goes.
Nobody told you to come outside. Nobody told you to come outside.
You're a grown ass man living in your mama's house, and that was the whole point behind it. Like you're a grown ass man living with your mama.
Exactly, with your mama.
That's tough going to get some juice and his boot cheeks is right there next to the refrigerator.
But he don't turn around his body. He turns just his head around like.
I feel like that was.
You want some eggs?
The way he turned around was saucy. And it was messed up because listen, the first time I seen this movie was after I saw
what's the one wig in hair?
Holiday something.
Holiday Heart.
Holiday Heart. Yeah. So it was like we turned around like, oh, it's not about to be that type of movie. I know it ain't.
Nah.
Because why was he was moist?
He had just finished. You know how hard it, for some reason, you know how hard it is to find clothes after you just got through finish?
Huh?
Clothes just disappear. You don't take clothes off, put them on the floor.
I don't know.
You go try to find them, you can't find clothes. Man,
can't find t-shirts.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty now.
My tank top, bro. My tank top,
I'm thirsty now. I can't breathe. I'm gonna go get these juice. He came outside, cuz.
Jody got knocked through a table. That boy got knocked through a damn table.
You can't breathe.
So again, grown ass man trying to quote unquote protect his mama, and she's like, "Bro, I don't need to be protected. I got a man to protect me. I don't need you.
He need to stay.
Get out of my house. Go live with Yvette."
And got knocked through a table like he deserved to be knocked through a table. Not because he should have minded his business.
I just feel like my whole thing was don't go move with Yvette. Get your own place, bro.
But again, in the beginning, Yvette was like, "When are you gonna come live with us?" Again, she wanted that. It wasn't about him.
Yvette was. I don't really think Yvette was in the position to be making decisions because Yvette was also talking to her ex while he was in prison. I think her decision making skills should have been.
Like I said, I said that, but that was partly his fault too. Like I said, because clearly he banged the people that she was working with. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like how much respect?
He almost did.
He almost did. He
said, "Nah."
I mean, you might as well because
you went over there.
It's the same thing. You went over there.
You went over there.
I know she gonna do it, and she did exactly what she wanted her to. She was like, looked at her crazy, but this type of shit happens.
That's wild though. That's wild.
You got some balls.
That's wild.
Oh well, yeah. Think about the women in his life. Oh, because the mom, Omar Good's mom, and them did have a great relationship. It was just
no, they didn't. That was toxic
He
too.
called them unstable creatures.
That was toxic too. That was toxic too. No, it was not a great.
He called them unstable creatures.
Nothing.
I don't want to call y'all the B word.
I love you.
I'm just gonna call y'all unstable creatures.
You made her.
Because you made her.
This entire movie was no. There's nothing. There's nothing. Both of them were trash. Both of them were trash.
Yeah, both of them were trash.
No, his friend stayed with his girlfriend that stayed with her mom. They all stayed in the same house.
But he paid it. He took it the bills though.
Because he sold drugs.
I mean,
hey, a living is a living.
I'm judging people, bro.
I am.
I'm just saying. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta. Hey, listen. It'd be like that.
Sleepy was like, you ain't got to worry about it, dog. I got this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at it though, back in those days, like, well,
you want some strawberry soda?
But back then, that's how the people did things though. They lived like if the mom was single, they did it. They lived in houses. There was really no apartment complexes. There was houses, Section 8 homes. So they had this 4-bedroom home. Just look, you stay here, I take her to rent. That's how they did. That's how. That's how they stayed together. Not too many people moved out and branched out on their own. They didn't.
You know how movies like Malibu's Wanted gets made? Malibu's Most Wanted. You know how those type of movies get made? Mm-hmm. Because of these movies.
No facts. But no, Malibu's Most Wanted.
Are you serious?
Malibu's Most
They
Wanted.
don't know what that life is, bro. They not going there looking at it. You know what they see? They see this representation of it, and they take that and they think that that's how all of us live. That's how Malibu's Most Wanted gets made. They ain't going there looking and seeing how we living. They see Juice. They see Boys in the Hood. They see Baby Boy, and that's how they make these movies. They ain't going there to look at it.
So real question. Like, so do you think those movies are not necessary?
No. What are you learning from them? What did you learn from Baby Boy?
Not about us. Oh, I just told you. I just explained everything I learned because I resonated with the movie because I've seen that real.
What I'm saying. I know you've seen it, but
what did
you gain from it?
But it ain't one for me to learn. It's for somebody who doesn't know. It doesn't know. Somebody who doesn't know what that life is like. Or you thinking if you so it's like if that's not your life, you shouldn't know how that life is. Like because everything that. So I think the portrayal of these movies is like, listen, this is how. Because it's like that with music, so it's like
I've seen that in real life. I don't need to watch this on TV.
Me, you have. The millions of other people who have not seen that in real life,
but they don't need to.
But yes, they do need to.
Why?
So they need to see. Why not? But why not?
What are you gonna gain from it?
So why not?
I don't think there's anything to gain from it. It's like this movie is a. It's not entertainment.
It's the same as slave movies.
But it's the same as hip. It's the same as hip. It's the same as rap music. It's the same thing. Like just because you might
telling
not
a story.
It's telling a story, but it's in a visual form.
But you asked me a question. You think that I think those type of movies should be made, and is there anything to gain from them? No. It's the same way with slave movies. What are you gaining from a slave movie?
Slave movies, I agree with.
This is a version of a slave movie. This is a depiction of a life that somebody was put in that is negative.
Slave is history to me. Like slave.
This is
Baby Boy.
Too.
But no, baby, people still live like that right now. And baby, that's relevant.
But it's still history.
But what I'm saying, when that movie came out, that's what is going on right now. The slave movies, I agree with you because you're gonna get different stories and different. This is what this happened and this happened. I've seen the same story about Marcus. I can't think of his last name, and it was two different stories. I'm like, wait, hold on. And I'm
Marcus
I don't even know. No, it was the runaway slave who ended up becoming. I mean, not the runaway slave. He was a ship. He was a boat captain, and he ended up
Marcus
set up a slave. Was that what it is? I might be, but I've heard like two different stories. I'm like, so them type of stories and stuff, I get it. It's almost like unless you know factual stuff or actual stuff, I get that. But movies like Baby Boy is actually still happening. There's still people who live that same life. That needs to be, to my opinion, that needs to be seen. Not for that's like her. Like, it's like a visual. Like this is the way. This is the real world. You might not live in this world, but this is the world that's out here. This is out here. It's almost like when they show us about homelessness, any type of anything. It's like you can't stay.
What are we gonna gain from? So my thing is, as many times you can make this movie, what is changing about it? Like, are people doing different things? Like, are people not doing the things anymore?
The way I see it is that it criticizes people who live like this. Now, because it is a criticism, people are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Excuse my language, but I'm just saying this movie just it's somebody got something from this movie. You may not have gotten something from this movie, but somebody who may be like, damn, I'm living just like this dude, and I'm trying not to end up like this dude.
But that's what's up, man. I'll let you go and then I'll say it.
Why? All right. Why did you watch this movie?
Because of John Singleton movie.
What?
Why did you watch this movie? Really?
Why did I watch this movie?
Yeah.
Because it was on BET.
Why?
Wait, time out. That was the first time you seen it when it was on BET?
I saw it in the movie theater.
But why?
I'm not y'all age. I'm not y'all age. I wasn't gonna be able to go to the movie and watch this.
This movie came out in 2001.
Wait a minute. When this movie coming?
I still couldn't go see this movie on my own.
He still would know to go see. He was only like what, 15, 16 maybe. Yeah, you're right. So I guess I
wasn't able to go see this movie by myself.
You're right. Me too.
I was in middle school. What are you talking about?
Touche. You're right.
I was in middle school, bro. I saw this on BET. I ain't go to the movie to see this. Now the soundtrack was dope. The soundtrack,
you're right.
But I couldn't go see this movie at no movie theater.
You're right.
So the first time I saw this was on BET. I didn't go, but I didn't go looking for this. I don't go looking for these movies. It's the same reason why I tell you I won't watch a slave movie. Like I won't go see a slave movie.
I'm with you on that. I just, for some reason, I just feel like I know what I know from books, but I just don't think like the one I heard. Not Emancipation, the one Will Smith. All right, that was actually a good movie, but I just don't want.
I'm good.
Emancipation. But I just think
I want to see
like
Will Smith as a slave.
I just only reason for me, I think these movies, if done right.
But that's my point though.
Like if done right.
It's always been my point about Baby Boy. Okay, you're telling the story. How are you telling somebody to get better? That's the issue for me. It's not that you're telling the story; it's that you're telling the story with no purpose.
But I think the story was not so much get better. It's like growing up. Like it's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. Like it's time for you to get out your mama under your mama's womb and just grow. Start growing up. And once
it's almost like what not to do. Like
you finally realize
this is what not to do.
Chrissy, how old are you?
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, boy, I'm gonna stop. I'm like,
how old are you?
Give us.
I'm like, hold on.
How old are you? Because that's kind of wild.
So Roger Ebert said about Baby Boy, he said it's a bold criticism of young black men who carelessly father babies, live off their mothers, and don't even think of looking for work. It is also a criticism of the society that pushes them into this niche. There has never been a movie with this angle on the African American experience. So Baby Boy was the first movie to do this, according to him.
Who said that?
Roger Ebert.
Somebody who's never looked. I'm saying somebody who has never experienced that type of life. So of course it looks like this. See, my thing is like the perspective of somebody who don't know shit about that type of life. Yeah, that's
the point I'm saying. So when these movies come out, that's the type of mentality that they look at this with.
Right.
It's the same way when what's the movie For Color Girls came out, and it's like, should that movie have been like made? Like,
I think movies like these are made to show like how life is for us. Like, it's not to glorify it. It's not to
But
put
that's
it
not
on
a
a.
reality for everybody, though.
That's what I'm saying. But it is a reality for some,
Well,
and that's
Yeah.
the whole point behind
but
it.
if you realize at that time we haven't had no movies like this since when? Now we have them. It's more reality. It's the movie where the kid gets shot
You
by the
going
cop, and
you
it's
going
more
to
reality.
be
So like,
it's every
but well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But like now, but now, but at that time, those movies we can't make a movie like that. We can't make a Boys in the Hood right now. We can't because it's we had hip hop. We had movies like this back then. We talking about 2000. Back then, hip hop was real, but we like now you can't have a Boys in the Hood. You can't have a movie like you said Tubi. But that shit's stupid. But like a movie, a motion picture movie on theaters, you would never see another movie about civil society.
But I feel like it's because of movies like this. That's why. Like, because people
because
saw
now,
it's such a bad stereotypical movie. Like, that's why. Like you don't see, like, you used to see so many different like movies
now
like
it's not a secret. But now I think because now it's not a secret. Like
It's
if you're
happening
talking
every
about
day,
this came
B.
out, this happened. When did this come out? You got people killing. You know what I'm saying? Before this was, it wasn't a secret, but there was so many parts of the world to where you was biased to this. You was like, what the? This is really happening? And Boys in the Hood, either they don't know, they don't show. That was a true statement, but they don't care about what's going on in the hood. So why should we care about what the hell's going on in LA? We living our best life. There's actually people who might see some shit and be like, okay, hold on. We got to be able to make some type of change, which people have done it. So I think this is the thing of like, okay, now this particular movie was just to show, as far as like the rest of all John Singleton's movies, this is what's going on. It ain't always about gang violence. It's about because Boys in the Hood was all gang violence. We gangsters out here. We gangsters out here. That's what that was about.
But this is my issue with it. We live so much in trauma that this is considered entertainment for us.
Now, well, back then it was entertainment, but it was a show. But now it's a BET joke. It's a joke now because they showed on. It's like the BET's #1
because
movie.
they constantly running. Yeah, they constantly running
so
this
it's like
movie.
back then.
That's why I said I saw it so many times.
That's why I said. So back then, when it first came out, it wasn't so much considered as like
it wasn't a joke when it first came out.
It wasn't a joke, but now it's a BET joke because BET bought it and they making fun of it. So now it became watered down and washed because the BET version is not the version that they show in the movie theaters. They don't show the violence. They don't show half the shit on the. If you understand on the BET version,
when the BET version came out, it was showing everything except for the nudity scenes. Everything else was being played. BET is that way now, but this was back when BET had BET Uncut. So
I think I think that movies are not made to touch everybody. So what I mean by that is you could have a black positive movie and you could have, I guess, a quote unquote black negative movie. Unfortunately, some people are going to be more drawn to the negative because that's what they know.
That's their reality.
And you got some people. So the movie wasn't designed for everybody to like it, but it was designed for the right people to like it. Because it's the same thing with music. Like I can't sit here and be happy to go buy a country album where I don't fucking really listen to country. So I'm gonna want to go listen to something I normally listen to. So if you the type of person who live in this environment, know somebody like a Jody, know somebody like an Yvette, know somebody like a Melvin, you more inclined to watch that because that's what you know.
Right.
That's what you're familiar with. So maybe definitely to you, Shad, it's not a great movie, but it's somebody who got this in their top 5 for some reason.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying as far as like people glorify, like us specifically, black people specifically glorify like this type of trauma lifestyle. They
do.
We glorify trauma lifestyle. We do. You can't. You can't.
Like,
If we didn't, Tyler Perry wouldn't be making all these movies. I guarantee you.
I think showing and glorifying is two different things.
So what's the difference?
I think
the only reason. I think the only reason why you believe that people are glorifying it is because this is one of those movies that constantly gets replayed on BET. People gravitate to it because they're like, I really like this movie. And it goes back to what Duke is saying. If they like this movie for some reason, whether it's the Jody getting choked out or the fuck your forward part or whatever, there's some part of this movie that they find entertaining, and it may not be the relationship between Yvette and Jody. It may not be the relationship between Melvin and Jody or whoever and Jody. That's probably what they don't like about. I mean, not the parts that they like about this movie. It's something that they like about this movie that makes them keep going back, and that's why people can quote lines from the movie. And they don't quote. Of course, they quote the shit between Yvette and Jody, the "I hate you" part. But most of the time, they quote in the fuck your fort. That's right. Call for your mama. The other shit.
But I kind of see what you talking. Why you saying is glorifying now, Rashad, because they don't quote Boys in the Hood lines because they wasn't. So I see why. I see your perspective is like it can seem like it's being glorified because, like you said, because now they're repeating parts and they're making fun of the parts. If it's supposed to be such a monumental, pivotal moment in not black history, but it's supposed to be a part of the movie that you can learn from. Why now is everybody making fun of the licking your forehead and so I get that. I kind of get that, but at the time in the movie,
that's great.
Yeah, but it's lick this forehead like it's see. So I see why, because it's done been whitewashed so down. I mean, whitewashed so down so far now to where it's like it's a joke now. It done became a run. It's like a BT joke. But movies like Boys in the Hood, there's no jokes about that. They don't besides the Ricky, everybody gonna make the boy was running, but
he wasn't
a zigzag.
He wasn't running.
Yeah, he wasn't running. He was running. You know what I'm saying? But that's like
that wasn't running. But no, this is what I mean. Like, so okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Domestic violence. Is it anything funny about domestic violence?
Of course not.
Okay, so and this, so there's a scene in a movie, and I'm not even gonna say the movie, but there's a scene where a person gets pushed over into a bathtub in a wheelchair and almost drowns and is blowing bubbles, quote unquote, by the person in the movie line. So, but we find it funny though. But domestic violence isn't funny. And this is what I mean when I say like stuff like we glorify it. Like I'm not saying anybody's wrong with what they feel. What I'm saying is, and that's what I mean. He deserves every bit of it. But we glorify domestic violence.
But
we cool
now,
with
if you would have
I'm just saying he literally was disrespectful. And she was like fed the fuck up. And honestly, I felt every piece of that shit because I was would I have pushed him into a tub? No, I probably wouldn't have did that.
But would we be okay if the roles were reversed? That's what I'm saying. So if it was a guy being fed up and he pushed a woman into the tub, would we be okay with it? And that's what I mean when I say
was she beating his ass for years? Was she beating his ass for years?
He never hit her.
Yes, he was.
He dragged her outside, but he never hit her.
She said during the movie that she put up with him being abusive towards her.
We talking about Diary of a Bad Black Woman.
Yes.
Right? He never hit her. He never physically.
You never saw it
her.
on screen. But she mentioned it.
Really?
That's why she was fed up.
I really don't even remember. I only seen the movie bits and pieces. Like a lot of the Tyler Perry movies, I've never really seen all the way through. But I do know
she never. We never saw it on screen, but yeah.
This is all over.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What
Dre said. We do make fun of what's love got to do with it. That scene where Tina kicking his ass.
Yes. Okay, so that's my point. So those things are funny, right? No, it's domestic violence.
I think it's because she was getting her lick back, and We applaud when the woman finally gets her strength and she starts beating everybody's ass.
Well, it wasn't. It became funny after with anybody watching the movie. I ain't gonna say anybody because there's some sick individuals. When you first see the movie, there was nobody laughing at this shit.
Nope.
So when it first comes out, the intent is not to be funny. It's about to be like, this is really what happened. Now, after they got through all the media and people start making jokes and they're doing this shit, of course, after so many years, or not even so many years, after somebody gets a hold of it and start making fun of what happened, then it becomes to where we like, ha, eat the cake anime. It becomes that after a certain time. But I think when they first put it out, there was nobody laughing at that shit.
Wasn't nobody laughing at that shit.
She went through this. But now we talking about a movie that came out almost 30 years ago. Eat the cake anime. So over time, unfortunately, that's the type of shit that happens. Which to me, I don't like it. I won't make fun of certain shit like that because Boys in the Hood, that's funny. That was not really a true story. That was based off of certain scenes, but stuff like Eat the Cake anime, y'all have never heard me make fun of somebody because that was real life shit. But everybody don't see it like that. So so when it comes out at the time. When these movies come out, it's to be made like this is what happened in my life. This was my life.
So there was something that recently happened. So the movie with what's my boy name with the serial killer
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. So that came out, right? So there's a certain scene where he's making this black man dance before he kill him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That turned into a whole but this is what I'm saying. Like when stuff like this gets on screen and people get a hold of it, it's toxic.
Because now there's so many.
But it's what I'm saying is people aren't mature enough to digest film like that
right now. Because right now there's too many avenues. I'm gonna keep it a buck. To me, that whole smacking people with the cheers and that whole scene, that shit was not funny because this was I think it was good for us because it finally brought us together. But come on, man, how was that really entertaining? Now we glorifying having cheers. Yes, it was a pivotal moment in Black history that we came together for this black man. But no, they didn't take it as this. Now they're taking it as making church with cheers and shit on it. Because where we are now is anything for fucking attention.
Chrissy just said it. We're so desensitized to stuff, like it don't bother us.
Exactly. That's why I said now you can never make movies like Baby Boy and Boys in the Hood because the internet is dumbed us down. We dumbed the fuck down. But back then when Baby Boy, there was no, because if you're talking about 2001, there was no social media. I think it was Facebook, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But when nobody. But now you have so many avenues to where anything if you put out anything serious right now. They took that moment to where, yes, I'm glad they beat them people's ass. It could have been a time for us to come together because now, like Malcolm X said, now it's going to come a time to where when a black man sees another black man being attacked, they're going to have enough and they're going to attack. They're going to have enough. But the cops can't do it. The government can't do it. The black man's going to have to see another black man happen for us to start coming together. They took a moment to where, yes, we could have came together. Now they're selling fucking T-shirts with cheers in the air and shit like that. And now on TikTok or some shit like that to where what's cheering you? That's just fucking stupid. But that's why you can't have.
That's my point about this movie, though, Ken. What you just said is my point about this movie.
But when it came out, we didn't have that bullshit.
But it don't. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter when it comes out. It's the fact that it's documented right here. We have it. You can go buy it. I don't know where, but you can go buy it. Like
at Walmart.
That's horrible.
In the $5 bin.
That is crazy.
Well, I'm saying, but when it came out, yes, it still has its toxic ways. But of course I don't. But the story and the message behind it. If you're talking about 2001 when it came out, and that time in that era, it was a good movie. It was because, like I said, somebody who came from some area who's seen it was like, okay, they need to see this shit. They need to see this. This is why, because the movies like we are getting head out. Sometimes to be on our own demise, because a lot of people who are baby boys who live with their mamas who don't want to
take care of their kids.
Around, don't take care of their kids. There's a lot of black men who see this shit and was like, okay, until you get to that real life, till that real life hit them, to where it's like, okay, hold on, I'm almost off of life. It's time for me to grow the hell up. But we can't see it that now because we've watched it down because it comes on BET. It's like a BET movie now. So that's the thing. And when it came out, to me, it was a great movie. It was a good movie because, like I said, wow. Now, some of the shit I laughed at because I was like, wait, hold on, he got away with this? Yeah. And now looking back at it, how many was it? What are we, 23 years ago? Yeah, you're like, wow, that was stupid shit. Because you're looking at it from a different perspective, an older perspective. But I think movies and stuff like that are back then are necessary. Right now, I agree with you. It's not necessary because I don't believe we can make no movie like that right now and to be taken seriously. And that's a damn shame. I don't think we can make nothing right now and for it to be taken seriously.
So when you say that, so are you talking about like just movies like this, or just movies with like a purpose or message in general?
But almost, unfortunately, almost with a message, because it's gonna be something in it.
So did you?
Maybe gonna make it my career.
Did you watch Judas and the Black Messiah?
That one was perfect. But did you not get all the stuff about? Did you not hear all of the stuff that? Oh, I can see him playing that role. I can see him playing that crooked role. I can see him being that shit. Everybody.
Well, they were saying that about Lakeith Stanfield.
That's what I'm saying exactly. But they started making memes. And don't be a Lakeith Stanfield. And so there was memes all over the place. And I was like, what the hell did we get here? He's an actor. And even he was even on what's that show with the show? Do y'all get the Breakfast Club?
I don't entertain that show.
But I know, but do y'all know what I'm talking about though?
I know the Breakfast
Club. I know the Breakfast Club.
He even goes on there and says, "Oh, I can see why he played that role because he's a snitching." And how the fuck we get about a movie about? But these
because that's what people with platforms that really just want to get hit a buzzer do. Like
and
they're gonna say
that movie being
clickbait.
A damn great movie to about him being a. That was like, what the? Come on, bro! Like it's hard to because there's too many outs. There's too many opinions, and it's like 172 billion podcasts and radio shows to where people can get on and say how they feel, which everybody got their own perspective on shit. But it doesn't matter. Whatever movie comes out that has any inkling of any type of whatever, there's gonna be different perspectives. There's gonna be different opinions on the shit. Hell, Black Panther. Black Panther is a great example. There's so many different opinions on the second Black Panther to where it's like, well, shit. So any movie we even try to have that's gonna show a culture, there's gonna always be something. There's gonna always be something. It's gonna be so many different opinions and so many different things to where I discuss right now. So especially no movie about no hood shit, we can't have that. Nobody want to hear that shit.
I'm just saying, can the culture not be trauma based? Like, because honestly, that's what my issue with Black Panther was. It was trauma based.
This is Ryan Coogler in a nutshell.
Well, yeah,
right.
He loves it.
That's Ryan Coogler in a nutshell. Like,
that's his thing. He loves that.
If you watch Fruitville Station, you already knew.
give him an old black mama or a young black boy. You go take him out. Yeah, they gotta go. Yeah, what movie is this? Okay, yeah.
You mean they don't die no time in this movie?
What?
They don't go no time in this movie? Rewrite.
I'm surprised Angela Bassett made it through the first one. I'm surprised she made it through the first one. Boy, he said that second movie, Drowner.
Somebody got to go.
But she's the start, Drowner. I don't care. What?
Yeah, I said what I said.
Drowner.
Got to go
now. But sir,
you don't even do a rewrite. Don't even worry about the rewrite.
She doesn't want to die, sir. She wants to be in the next movie. Drown her.
Add extra water.
What? Add extra water is crazy.
Go get a couple gallons of water. Add some extra water.
That is sick.
Just don't let it come up. Just cut the scene off. Just cut the scene off. Just don't tell them. That's my only like issue, man. It's just it's the over trauma. Like there was if you look at this movie, there was every single stereotype that you can have for black people in this movie. Every single one. And unfortunately, that is in the whole life.
It's life for us, but it's entertainment for them. And it's entertainment for some of us. But it's entertainment for them. So they take it and they view it as that. That's why you have somebody like Cisco and Ebert who can come out and say the quotes that they make.
And who has no idea what it, because they're just their asinine opinions.
But they will look at that. They will look at that and think that that's how you live. As soon as they see you, that's you. They will look at Mika and be like, oh, you got a deadbeat that drive your car. No,
that's
like,
and I'll be quick to say, nah,
but
never
happened.
Never happened.
Sometimes, but that's people in their own individualism. You can't. Just
like when I watch Baby Boy, I couldn't relate to Yvette. I couldn't relate to Yvette at all. Like I couldn't relate to anybody in this movie, but I still watched it because I was like, I know somebody like an Yvette. I worked with somebody like her. Her man dropped her off at work every single day.
That was one hell of a kiss. That was one hell of a kiss.
I was Jody in that point. I was dropped Toya off because she had the car. I was a hood nigga. She had the job. She had the car. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go bust a move.
Question, Ken. Where was you going after you dropped that car? After you dropped off, though, brother?
Man, I can't say that on here because I got to make a play.
Nah, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we know what Jody was going to.
No, well,
you weren't going where Jody was going, right?
Toxic Tuesday.
What I'm saying is,
yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Dre.
So some of the stuff. Some of that stuff is like
yes, and yes. Unfortunately.
But see, the thing that like Boys in the Hood, Menace Society, what did we get from that?
Nothing.
No, I mean, what did we get from it? The Wayans brothers turned around and made a whole joke out of it.
Yep.
All people.
They turned around and made a joke out of it.
All people. And John Singleton let them have
message.
But they didn't care because they turned around and did it again. but they were used to that. They were used to taking films like that and just making them satire.
Right.
Yep.
But it wasn't started with them. Blazing Saddles did it long before these boys got on screen.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, first of all, see that shit. What?
You know how bad Blazing Saddles is? They can't even. They have two different versions of Blazing Saddles.
Two different whole versions, bro.
They can't. They don't even show the other version of Blazing Saddles, like how it was on streaming. That's not even the full version.
That's not even the full. You can't find the full version. I don't even think you're gonna be able to find the full version. Like, that movie was wild. I just right now it's sadness because I like movies. I ain't gonna say I like movies like that, but I would love to go see a good.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. I Blazing Saddles is insane.
If I can see a movie, if I can see a good movie, I see a good movie that's like, but it's like because I resonate with that type of stuff. But it's like now I wouldn't want to because I know what's gonna happen. I know after you see, did you see this? Now, none of these people who make fun of those type of movies, ain't never stepped foot in the hood. Don't know nothing about none of that shit. So I figured at that time in that movie, it did what it was supposed to do. All of the Menace to Society, the Boys in the Hoods, that stuff did what it was supposed to do at that time. You could never have that right now. Looking at all the movies are 20, 25 years old. The time was way different. That's social media. You can't get it. So that's why it was toxic. But I definitely don't think it was a terrible movie by far. I think it did what it was supposed to do.
So anytime I'm looking at a film, like I'm judging it off of the script, off of the acting, which was terrible.
Right.
Like the acting was not good.
I agree.
I mean, it was their first movies too, right?
Who?
For both of them.
Both of who?
I think Tyrese.
I think it was Tyrese's first movie.
Tyrese was given the role because Tupac was originally supposed to play this role, and because Tupac died, they gave it to Tyrese.
Yeah.
No, I don't think this was Yvette's first movie. I mean, I called her Yvette. Taraji. I don't think this was her first. Like, I don't think this was their first time on screen. Because I remember.
And Ice Cube was originally supposed to play Rodney.
My man was a bunch.
That would have been sick. That would have been sick.
I mean, I gotta for what they were supposed to do. I think the acting was bad, bro. Like if you look at it, like who was really like they all.
Sure.
Just trying to think about who. I mean, come on, like honestly, who? How was it really bad? Hell, even Snoop Dogg played Snoop Dogg. He was played like this quiet guy. This guy, he was just.
Sure.
I don't know, bro.
Could you imagine Ice Cube giving that line? Not this nigga Jody. Can you imagine giving that?
Jody? Is this Jody?
Not between him and Tupac. I wouldn't want to see that.
Pregnant and can't handle
imagine Tupac and Ice Cube in this movie. Can you imagine?
Between them two.
That wouldn't have been a good role for Tupac anyway.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so either.
If this came out of never mind.
That ass, bro. That ass. She ain't shit. She ain't right. No,
he originally wrote the role for Jody for Tupac, and then Tupac died. So then Tyrese got the job.
Have you ever been to LA? Because it was just as LA as it gets. I'm not saying nothing about
I've been to LA. I ain't been to that part of LA.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm like, I guess I can't convince any. Well, it's not even my job. It's not my job. No. What I'm saying is I don't think Tupac is a great actor. What I'm saying is I just couldn't see him doing that. Like I couldn't see him being Jody. But no, it's not my job to convince anybody of my opinion on it. What I'm saying is being a student of film and watching certain things, the writing could have been better, man. It could have been. Like, I get it, like, it's just that's just me. That's just me. Like, I mean, you got a period piece, which is what this felt like for the time. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I felt the authenticity. I said they were of it. I felt like it was LA.
He made sure he had that $15.15 for the Alizé every day too.
You get every day. Every day.
I guess it was I really couldn't buy Tyrese as that person. Simply because I had just finished watching Tyrese and Usher dance battle in a video.
I mean, but Tyrese is originally from LA, so
that's not a problem.
He's from Watts.
My problem is there is nothing wrong with the voices and how they portrayed the characters. It was the writing, like certain things didn't make sense. Like I said, I didn't see any character development. It was just like it was one thing, and then all of a sudden he know what to do. It was like there was no progression into his character.
He always knew what to do. He just didn't do it until life flashed before his eyes, and it was like, all right, time to get my shit together. I need to grow up. Because the reason he wanted to stay with his mama because he wanted to be out here in them streets. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know what I mean? Yo.
Hey, if you ever come to the crib and you get thirsty, I'm gonna let you know I got water, I got milk, and I got strawberry soda.
Right on.
And he got.
You look like you don't want the strawberry soda.
I can't have nothing to read. The Red 40. The Red 40, I'm allergic to Red 40. So like Hawaiian Punch, anything that has the Red 40 in the back of it, I'm
allergic to. You just told somebody how to get rid of you. What's wrong with you?
I just want to drink it. If shit red, I want to drink it. But for one,
somebody can be like,
all they got to do is some blue.
I was gonna say I can mix Hawaiian Punch with something else.
I want to. For one, I'm not gonna just drink any. Hey, bro, you look like you want something to drink. No. Smack, get the shit out of my face. What's in it? I'll pour my own cups, bro.
Somebody gonna make you lobster big.
Have you never?
Nobody.
Have you never watched Snapped? What's wrong with you?
Nah, bro. I never.
Let me get that grilled cheese though.
I'll pour my own shit.
That don't mean they couldn't have put nothing in it.
If you can find a Red 40, you a bad person. Like you just go.
Have you never? Where can I find anything? Have you never watched Snap? Like
I don't even know what Snap is.
You don't know what Snap is? Brother, you can't.
Women, that's when women go. That's when
are
women
in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, if you have ever been in a relationship, you need to watch Snap. This lady fed her husband antifreeze through Jello.
Yeah.
Until his heart exploded.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is his own?
Huh?
What is it on?
Lifetime?
Amazon? I mean,
no, not Lifetime. It's on
it wasn't Lifetime?
No, it's not Lifetime. Snapped
The
is
dark
on
web?
wait, or is it on
Really?
Lifetime?
What?
I only listen to Snap on podcast like through Spotify now. Sorry.
Nah, I never even heard of that.
That is wild.
Yeah, bro.
That is, I can't even say.
Was giving this man
you
regular
definitely-
Jello. Was making this man. He was eating the Jello like it was. Heart exploded.
Somebody had to go.
This is it's tasteless when you mix it in with the Jello.
I don't eat Jello no more, cuz. Babe, I made you some homemade
That's right.
Jello.
ID channel.
Get it up my face.
ID channel.
Get it up my face. I'm not.
Get it my face.
Hey baby, made you some blue Jello.
Get it up my face.
Nope. Like add that to the list next to the lobster bisque. I'm good.
Okay, I honestly did not mean for this movie, this review to get this serious. Didn't really want
It wasn't
to.
serious.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I like it
because I really
We
wanted.
focus on the toxic.
I really wanted to focus on the toxicity of these.
But it was still toxic as shit. It's the toxic ass movie. She ain't shit. He ain't shit. They ain't shit together. Because the fact that she said he told this man the whole thing, she's act surprised. Oh my
She was
God, where
talking
did
to
he
her
come
ex.
from? You just
Oh no!
He said, I
showed
said,
up.
what?
Why you
She
Oh
hit
my
Jody with
God!
the.
How did he get my address?
She hit Jody with the.
Oh.
Jody, what is this? He gonna say, "That's about to come." What you doing with that?
hey, he was showing her the text messages and she was like,
Oh my God.
no, I didn't. When I said
Hey, that's a box of condoms. What you doing with that?
What you doing with that? What you doing with that? Yeah, he just said what you doing with that?
I know you cheating. Let me smell your dick.
But then when she pressed him, he was like, "Hey, can I get the food? Can I get the food?"
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he was wild, bro. He was.
Bitch, what? Oh my God.
Help me. Hey, yo, there was toxic shit. It was.
Everybody in this day
don't
was
get
toxic,
mad.
bro.
The Mexican stole your car. Nigga, I stole my car.
Right.
That was
Click.
crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Click.
Yeah, I stole my car. And then it was on that bike fast as hell. Yo, that bike was gone, bro.
What?
Boy, he was pedaling like Lance Armstrong.
Boy, that cameraman was trying so hard to keep up.
He was gone on the bike though. It was just like, listen. That's why I said the movie had its parts in it now. Like it has its parts, but I like the movie, man. Baby it was toxic. It was toxic. Like I said, Yvette, oh my God.
Was there somebody in here who wasn't toxic? The little boy wasn't toxic. That's the only person.
Melvin wasn't toxic.
What?
Nah, he
Mr.
did.
Guns and
Well,
Buddy
I mean,
himself?
what was the mom?
I mean, honestly,
He got out of prison, Ken. He just got out of prison.
That don't make him toxic.
That's because the bike was clean because Jody was a bike mechanic. He actually did.
Yeah, no job.
I have a bike
no job.
Coming from where I come from, yeah.
He was a bike mechanic.
This
y'all.
my thing, kid. What Melvin went to prison for, kid?
I mean, see, at the time it don't matter. He had one more stretch and he couldn't go back. See, that was his past. He wanted to be a better person. He got with this
grew
woman.
marijuana in his lady's garden.
She was I knew about that. Y'all
She was anyway. No, but okay.
No, she didn't know about it because he said, I apologize.
Thank you. And she forgave him. She's like, you know what, baby? It's okay. Typical woman that didn't want to lose her man over something so small.
You know what that was?
Daddy D.
Red flags. Red flags everywhere.
Yeah, baby, I take responsibility. That was me. I planted it, and she was like,
because he was giving her that.
It's okay, boo. It's okay. Bring it in. And Jody was like, "Wait a minute! If they have you were just about to jump down my throat,
right?
But because it's him,
yeah."
You're a grown ass man.
Melvin was sweating on her face.
He was a grown ass man. I remember saying,
boy, Melvin was sweating all over her face, boy.
She was looking for.
They had no AC in that house at all.
She was looking for a reason.
The AC wasn't on. The AC wasn't on, like at all.
You want some eggs?
It's 97 degrees in this house. Don't be offering me no eggs.
Well, I said my man's wasn't toxic, man. I mean, he was an OG. He was a for real OG, and he knew.
So that like absolves him from being toxic.
He was just teaching Tyrese how to be a man. That's what your problem is. You up here living in your mama house.
What your problem is,
exactly. Melvin was trying to teach him. Melvin was trying to teach him, like, hey, get the hell out of this house, bro. That's the problem with y'all. You want to be up under your mama. You got it all twisted up.
You got it all twisted. Hey, get out.
Trying to be a good man and keep playing with me.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Call for your mom.
Call for your mom.
See, look, we just made a joke about it.
You're not supposed to.
Now we have. It's 20 years later. This is what it is now. We're gonna make. Hey, listen. It's like. It's yeah. You wouldn't have made that joke. You still made that joke back then because that shit was funny when you first seen it. Like, because you was hoping for it.
Nah, but
no,
as a 15-year-old male, I was scared for my life. What you talking about?
I seen that part. I was like, "Oh Lord, he gonna kill him."
No, in 2001,
get rid of him.
In 2001,
get rid of him. He got to go.
It was only 22 years ago.
Bro, I was like 13, 14.
Like, yeah, first time I saw this movie, I was like, "Oh no, he gonna kill him."
Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, I went to the movies to see, but I didn't see this.
I did.
I was still watching Lion King.
Nah, you gotta go.
I still got the ticket stub for this damn movie.
Man, I went to the movies, bro. I was watching. I was watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What you talking about? I wasn't caring about no baby boy.
Stupid.
What? I was worrying about my algebra class. I ain't caring about no baby boy. What's wrong with you?
Your algebra, bro? You were
not wet behind the ears.
No.
21, y'all killed me.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I graduated high school in 2005. So. Yeah, 4 years.
Already gone.
I was 14.
What?
I ain't know nothing about nothing, man.
I was living in Colorado at the time.
That's what I said. I saw this on BT.
That's what it was. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, you were like, oh, you saw me, man? What? Yeah, BT, cuz I wasn't able to go see this. What's wrong with you?
I was like, wait, what? Wait.
Yeah, everything about this movie was. I mean, yes, but yeah. It was supposed to be portrayed this way. To show the toxic.
Job was toxic.
All of them, and they knew. They was like, "Hey, Jody."
Mm-hmm. The movie was definitely toxic.
Because had that been me, I'm like, say hey to him again, and all y'all tires gonna be flat.
If I pick you up from work,
all the way.
If I pick you up from work and your work husband is smiling at you too hard,
slapping the shit out, I'm starting fire out of him. Starting fire out of him.
I'm putting all your cars on 4 flats.
Slap fire at them. Don't come outside holding hands. Don't come outside walking together.
Boy, work husbands are the devil, boy. What? I don't know work wives that bad, but work husbands?
I haven't had a work husband in.
Well, them toxic.
They be like, hey, you want to go get some lunch? Yes, I do.
Dang, nigga.
Be giving us sushi on lunch breaks. Hey, man, what'd you have for lunch? Sushi. Oh, who you went with? Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl. Oh, he gonna be one of your pallbearers? That's what it is? Okay. Cool. Cool. Good to go.
I'm gonna come down there and visit you on your lunch break. How about that shit?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how much of a child Baby Boy was. Jody was. So the girl came out, right? And when he was going to pick up Yvette, this man blew like, bro, you a grown man. What you doing?
Wasn't that after he didn't smash her?
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah.
And she was like, she got in the car, was like, what was that? Huh?
You ain't gonna get a chance to go to lunch with your work husband because I'm coming to pick you up lunch. Okay. What you mean? Yo, work? Is it what? You better pay some of these bills. Shoot, you want to be part of this family? You gonna pay bills, cuz.
Not if you want to be a part of this family.
Hey, you gonna be a part of this family? You paying bills, big dog. But she like to eat at home, so I'm like, hey,
hungry ass.
I'm gonna see your bill, cuz.
Yeah, Peter. Now this movie was. If I give it a rating, 10, I'm gonna give it a solid.
No, toxic level.
Oh, 5. It's toxic as hell.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't doing that no more. These are toxic levels, toxicity.
Definitely 5 because
the toxicity of this is a solid 5.
She killed me. This man Jody live with his mama. Can you get a job, Jody? Oh,
not you telling my business to
this
inmate.
Life.
Not you telling my business to inmate number 16531.
Right. You telling my business on a collect call? Like what?
Not the feds hearing you telling my business.
So everybody at the jail know.
Everybody. He just knew he a punk. I'm coming soon as I get out. I'm going to wreck shop. Like all the business. He want to act stupid.
Oh yeah.
The brakes need fixed, Jody. What they got to do with me? Fuck off my doorstep. I was like, yes.
Hey, boy, that was tough though. When she showed up with the kid, she was like, "How come he don't love me? No,
he'll love me. No,
this
girl, you told all his business to inmate number 65341.
Somebody who got to get told when they can go outside. What you mean?
You go outside and get my son. As soon as you go outside, all you hear is, "Was that Jody?" I would have ran. Everybody said, "Yeah, that was him."
And this was the thing. It wasn't him that just went to the house. It was him, his homeboy.
They all came out the house. It was the whole crew.
Snoop Dogg kicking over the man. You got a little fort. Your fort. Like that. You gonna kick over the man's fort? Damn, Snoop.
How you taking that out on the baby?
Hey, because the fort was in the way.
I
hate you too.
I want my daddy.
I hate you. I hate you too. Boom.
Your dad.
But nobody knew about that song until that movie too. I'm glad to be with you. Yeah. Everybody
knew about that song before that movie came out.
Some people did. Maybe we did, but a lot of people did. Had no clue. None. I swear when that movie came out and we had this thing on 38th Street, all you heard was that shit bumping down the street, down the road. I'm like, that's you. That's all you heard. That's all you heard at that time. So, I mean, because people resonate with the movie because, you're dealing with people who've been, a lot of us, agree with the friend because he was more like the friend versus actual Jody, but everybody has a Jody who's from the hood, who's really not a hood dude. Who's really not really about that life. He just do baby boy shit. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't. He wasn't selling drugs. He wasn't really a street dude, but his best friend, he was a hood dude.
Wasn't he on like house arrest? For something?
Yeah.
What was he on house arrest for?
Fighting some crimes, some criminal activities, or some activities. Some bad stuff. All right, but yeah, it's
5 all the way around.
I guess I just like I said, it was Tyrese playing this role, and I had just saw Tyrese in a video dance battling Usher with like glitter glasses on or something like that in the My Way video.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, That's kind of crazy.
That's wild. You were just.
That's like if Cisco would have played Baby Boy. Like
it was just when I say go. It was just this like a minute. It was just. It was just this 5 minutes ago. Now
like you was just dance battling Usher about My Way. Like what's going on, cuz?
And singing on the back of the bus for Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Hey, it's sir. Sir. That's not what that says. That's not what that says. That's okay.
Tyrese Gibson.
And now he's the laughing stock of the Fast and Furious franchise. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't personally care for this movie, for the reasons that I stated, but you know, people call it a classic, you know. Yeah.
I mean, it's already 10:50. Jeez. I mean, it was a good episode, though.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be a good conversation because I knew how much you despised the movie, but I was like, okay, not really despised it, but I was like,
oh no, I despise it. You're right, I despise it. I despise it. I do. Like I said, it could have been better. Like there could have been like an actual like resolution and growth towards the end, like not just him staying with Yvette, but like him taking steps towards like I felt like there was never a time where it felt like he was trying to do better and it was just a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like there was never that part that made it feel like he was trying to do better. It was I shot somebody. This is not the life I want to live. Now I gotta change. Like it's just like there was never that growth part for me. It was never like, you know what, man? Everybody's saying this. Like if Melvin was like actually like teaching him in a different, like I don't know, man. It just felt like it was too easy to achieve. Oh, I need to go live with Yvette. Like it wasn't
just growing up. It was growing up. It was like getting out of his mama's house and going to be your own man. Like where you go from there. It wasn't like,
Dre, I don't care about LA.
It was
like when everybody tell you about New York. I don't care.
It was like go be your own man.
It's my reality.
Like the mama, he wanted to be his own man. And at this point of like just going to be your own man now.
Get a job.
You can't live with your mama, off your mama. You gotta go be a man. You gotta go be the man of the house. You got a girl and a child that you actually live with. Go be a man. So that's why we went from a baby boy to becoming a man. Not so much being a man, because clearly, you know what I'm saying, he was on his way there.
I guess
he was on his way there.
I guess. Yeah. maybe I wouldn't. Like I said, maybe I wouldn't have minded if there was like a little bit of extra. Like, okay, like this is what he's doing. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like the easy road to redemption. Like, it's like it felt like, you know, all it took was.
Bro, it wasn't. I don't think it was an easy road though. It wasn't. It was I don't want to say too much, but if you happen to have to see that, or be anywhere around that, or experience anything of that type of magnitude, if that doesn't somewhat change your life, especially if that's not your environment, especially if it's not how you really get down. If that don't change you, nothing else will. If that don't put some perspective, like, okay, hold on, this is really how they get down. Now, if this is how you move,
but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, Ken, is I don't mind if that's a part of it. What I'm saying is, it just felt like that's all we got. Like there was no next step. It was just that.
It was like a baby step. It's like you went from that to like, okay. Like when you, I think it was good because it was like he didn't go from there to like all of a sudden his business took off and, you know, him and her moved. It was baby steps. He's like, he just basically just moved out of his mama's house and he just went to go stay with his vet. You know what I'm saying? There was no like, now Jody, after credits, Jody now is a successful fashion designer.
But I don't like what I'm saying is I don't need an after credits thing. Like, I don't need like, oh, how they play that church song at the end, and then next thing you know, like, oh, Jody has a 5.0 at his new. I don't care about that. No, but what I'm saying is, if it was something that was like, I guess like a conversation, like if there was a conversation between him and Yvette, maybe, you know what I'm saying, like if that would have happened, because like that wasn't really a resolute, like a thing that was resolved. Like he just went back to Taylor.
When he tried to,
he just went back home. He just went back to her. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like it was never a conversation. It was just
some things are left unspoken because they got married.
It was a conversation. It was like when he tried to rape her. When old boy tried to rape her in front of her son, and she came back and he was standing at the house and they was playing the cards. She was like, "Yo, the man's tried to put in front of my son. He tried to put his hands on me. Like his son was like, all right, listen, I love you, but we can't have it." So when he thought, and he knew she was leaving because when she came back in the house, he was like, "Let me go. I'm sick. You think you're gonna go over this nigga house?" That's when he took the keys and he took her car and he was like, "I'm about to go see about him because if I get off on him, you ain't got nowhere to go." So that's why it happens like that. She was like, he tried to get at me in front of the kid. That's traumatizing to the son for him to see that. Now it's like, okay, now I got to step up. Like, okay, this is going to become too much. So he was like, go get your stuff. You can stay over here.
I think what Rashad is saying is like at the end, all we see is him go back to Yvette, get on the couch with her, and that's the scene that's
the end. That's it.
But if you fast forward to it, if you continue to watch the movie, there is a scene that shows that Yvette and Jody got married, and then they were expecting another child, and then they were sitting down at a picnic playing cards with each other. So that was supposed to be the
after credit scene.
You missed that part.
I'm not watching. And I'm definitely not going back to watch it.
Yeah, there's a part where Jody and Yvette, it shows Jody and Yvette got married and they was expecting another kid. And matter of fact, Sweet Pea got away with murder because he got baptized and he no longer wanted to be a criminal anymore.
Yep, you're right. We sure did.
When was this?
It's in the movie.
Yep, it was.
What is this, like the extended version?
No, it like you gotta watch it all the way through.
They know I didn't even watch it for real. What you mean?
Yeah, Jody and Yvette get married, and they're sitting at a picnic. She's heavily pregnant, and they're playing cards with each other.
I guess I just turned the movie off after that. I was like, yeah, I'm done with it. I turned the movie off after they were sitting on the couch.
It was one of those scenes where they could have played like,
or I just didn't care to remember.
Jody and Yvette got married, and like it could have been one of those scenes, but I'm pretty sure like John thinks
so. It was like a 30-minute, like like a 30-minute, but like a 5-minute rush at the end.
5 minutes, like a 5-minute thing.
Yeah, like it showed Jody and Yvette they were happy. She was pregnant again.
No, I have not watched it recently.
So yeah, and then Sweet Pea gets baptized, and he doesn't even go to jail.
Oh yeah, he did get baptized, didn't
he? That's cool.
He gave his life to Christ. He done did all the dirt. He
okay, yeah. So nobody had to answer for that murder. Cool, got you.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that was at the end of this movie. So no, I didn't.
Yeah, that's when he talks to Melvin, and he's like,
I know he talked to Melvin.
You take care of my mama, and then he goes to Yvette's house, and then after that, knows
did
all
it like
that.
Did it go black after that, or did it just go right into the other stuff? Because I don't remember that part. That's what I'm saying. Like if it went black and then went into that, I wasn't waiting for no after scenes credit. Like I didn't care about no Avengers after scene credits.
Not the Avengers after scene.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for no mid credit scene, man. I'm sorry, it just wasn't my thing. Like I know there was a story about Omar Gooding and Ving Rhames them getting into a fist fight.
Yeah, how did you cut it off right then and there? Because it was during the end credit scenes.
Wait, what?
I wasn't watching that.
Yeah, it was during the end credits. Like it said written and directed by John Singleton, and then it cuts to Yvette being pregnant.
Yeah, I get to that part. Okay. Get to that part.
You cut it off as soon as she stuck a thumb in her mouth. Got it.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Got it.
I was done. Too much movie.
Yeah, it's during the end credit. So like once you get
past her, so it's the credit rolling in that part.
No, not the credits are rolling. It's like these are scenes playing, and then there's it's saying it was written by this person, it was directed by this person. So yeah.
And it was in between that.
Yeah. So then they show Yvette pregnant. They cut the P getting baptized, and then she shows off her ring to him like, "I got you for life," and they're playing cards.
I'm good. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with burying this movie right here. I don't ever need to talk about it. I don't ever need to talk about it again.
Matter of fact, her stomach looked real bad at the end of this movie because she's supposed to be like heavily pregnant, but her stomach come all the way up to yeah. Whoever did the baby bump, trash.
It looked
like a pillow. That's what it looked like.
It probably was. At least they ain't birth and have like baby dolls, babies. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I have my reasons.
I don't like it. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, you know,
like I said, I always had a problem with the fact that it was shot so dark, like literally, like the lighting, super dark, in a lot of scenes.
I never would have paid that shit no attention. Never know.
Brother, like I said, it got to the point like I had to watch a movie and I had to do like some stupid behind like essay on this one movie, and I was like, bro, nah. What movie was I watching? What you mean? You talking about this movie? Hey, bro, it scenes in here where it's dark. Like it looks like it's shot in a closet. Like I said, this y'all favorite movie, so I ain't gonna. It's in your top 10. I ain't gonna hold what's in your top 10. Because what's in my top 10 is not a good movie. So I can tell you that right now. Because you can say some things about The Last Dragon. I'm gonna just be like, oh, okay. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it. Like, so I get it. It's just, it's my opinion.
No. Never in my top 10.
Was that a Pepsi?
How the hell do you even see that? Nah. There's been another episode of Popcorn.
Damn, bro, you gonna lie to my face, cuz?
I mean,
you gonna lie to my face, cuz? After we sat here and talked about growth, you gonna lie to my face, old boy? That's crazy.
I had a little swig, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. How your kidneys feeling right now?
They feeling good, bro.
Whatever.
I just had a little bit. I had to burp, bro. It's been another episode of Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I've been your host with Shad along with the crew.
You already know who it is, Big Ken. 2 G's to it.
Yeah.
And I'm the First Lady Mika G. Welcome to Toxic Tuesday.
Y'all are toxic. Y'all are toxic. Nah, man, but whatever you want in your top 10, that's your top 10. Whatever I do is I look at movies for what I look at them for. I don't if that's what you want in your top 10, that's in your top, is in your top 5. Like I said, I got movies in my top 10 that probably aren't in nobody's top 100. Okay. one of my favorite movies is The Last Action Hero, and that is a terrible movie. Like Arnold is horrible at acting in that movie. I don't think Arnold has a great movie where he's acted.
He ain't winning. No.
Nah, cuz.
That's the theme song now.
I'm thinking about to go dead.
Toxic Tuesday.
You better hurry up before Ken phone go dead.
So I got literally 6%.
This has been another episode of Toxic Tuesday. Yeah.
Whatever. All right, y'all. It's been another episode of Toxic Tuesday on the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. Dre, we gonna chat it up, man, because you be running from me, man. We gonna chat it up. We're gonna chat it up, Dre. You be running from me, so we're gonna talk. But actually, Last Action Hero is not deep, bro. Shut up. Ain't nothing deep by that. Whatever.
Great outro song.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get that.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rap, Dre, me and you. But yeah, so that's been another episode. We're gonna get the Toxic Tuesday song. We're gonna see if
it's better live.
Who y'all want to get to do the Toxic Tuesday song? Like who y'all?
It's better live.
What artist y'all want to get?
Mika G.
Beyonce.
Mika G.
Go get Beyonce to do it. We can't get Beyonce to do it because Duke already done disrespected her. he said she be musty. What he said? He said either that or breath steak or something like that. I don't know what he said. He said something crazy, but I was like, dang, bro, she ain't gonna never come on the show now. That's crazy.
She'll never come on the show.
She's gonna never come on the show now, cuz.
She gonna come.
That's right, Chad. That's right. If y'all want me to sing the Toxic Tuesday song, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Bust it open. Mika
No.
G.
No.
Do it.
No.
Go live.
No.
We're here.
What?
Toxic Tuesday.
Don't talk over my song.
I was trying to do the boys and men. Baby. I know all them times you went out and cheated with that man.
You gotta hurry up before Kim phone die. God dang.
That is a toxic song. Can we do toxic songs too?
Maybe we do that on Saturday.
God, boy.
That is a whole bunch of toxic songs, bro. That's too many toxic songs.
That is a toxic song. That
Thomas, I wish I never.
I don't care if you cheated.
You don't care at this point. If your phone died, it died.
It just died. Anyway, this has been another episode. I am your host, Rashad. I hate this movie. We all lost.
Big kid, 2 G's, 2 E's. You know the energy.
You already know who it is. It is the First Lady Mika G, and this has been Toxic Tuesday.
Hey, Dre, holla at me, man. We can do it right now, cuz. We can do it right now. Holla at me. Email me. All that good stuff. All right, man. We out of here. Y'all be easy, be safe, brush your teeth, comb your hair, put your kids to bed. If you are in the Florida area, don't
be
go
safe.
Please
be safe.
Right.
Yeah, in Florida, please be safe. Y'all be safe.
Peace, love, and blessings, and all that good old jazz.
See y'all Saturday.
Deuces.
With something.
What up, beautiful people? This is Rashad from the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast.
What's up? It's your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
Yo, what's poppin'? Y'all know who it is. Big Ken, 2 G's, 2 N's. You know the energy. Yeah.
You already know who it is. It's the First Lady Mika G.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE.
Make sure you smash that like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Hey, man. Push the goddamn button.